Hi guys, it's Granny Tana speaking. Welcome to City Skylines 2. This is part 3. In the last part we built some row houses on our tiny island and I liked them a lot, and looking at them I discovered some differences because first I thought those are the same houses, but they are not exactly the same. You can see here they have air condition and they don't. They have something different, like those roundish openings. Yeah, so they differ a little bit, but not too much. Okay, let's see. Oh, someone died in here. But they are still happy. Yeah, maybe someone was very old. Okay, they can do a lot of settling still. So I leave them alone, and now we need schools. We need a school for the small kids and a school for the bigger kids. So let's see. Elementary school. Maybe we find a place here. Oh, too many people should move out, or maybe here, but that could be a problem with the high school then. So, where would be a good place? And maybe even somewhere at a quiet place in the middle of the settlement. Somewhere here. Because then the kids can go to school, at least theoretically. Because it's, yeah, not so dangerous to walk there. And now for the high school. Yeah, and the problem is I have to guess where I can fit in this stadium-like thingy. I could only hope that I find enough place here. If not, I can move it, so this won't be such a big problem. I just place it here and then... Oh, and the kids, they need the playground. So, but first this one. Ah, this is much too big. So, maybe I try to move it there. Okay, so they are a little bit angry, the people who live there. Oh, and this is still not working. Hmm. Hmm. Why is it so big? It's nice, but it's too big. Yeah, would there be other possibilities? Maybe I just keep on trying. I move it again. I move it here. And I think this stadium is important. Here I only need to move this road a little bit. I think this is worth it. So. Yeah, like so. Or closer to the road. Closer to the road. Okay. Okay, and here we want the playground for the smaller kids. Maybe behind. Okay, they ran out of electricity. Maybe because we grew so fast. So now I go here, like so, and then like so. Oh, and then... Okay, now we have the connection. And I rezone this. Okay. What is with this? Ah, it's already inhabited. Yeah, they don't have enough electricity. So I can upgrade this for the time being. Here. And some solar panels. Yeah, that is cheaper than buying a new one. So not only is it cheaper, but per megawatt it's cheaper. I calculated it, and the electricity that you get from the upgrades is cheaper per megawatt than the basic price of the wind turbine. So it's totally worth it to upgrade it. But I hadn't had the need to build the battery extension, because usually the electricity is always blowing very strong. Yeah, I think we have more than needed. Yes, right now, yes. We could export, but it's still so little, so we don't export the electricity right now. Okay. So, now we have the schools. And maybe I should plant some trees, because they take so long to grow. Like so. And I go for this. Yes, why not? And hickory sounds good. Even if I go for only 3%, it's quite densely scattered. And I want to have some oaks as well. So, and maybe I make this even smaller to have some trees here. And then a little bit bigger again, maybe here. And later, when we have time, apple trees. This is nice. The school kids can harvest some apples if they want. So if we have something to wait also, we can make little parks here. And I think for pedestrians we can make parks over there in this circles. Because you could definitely go there underneath this bridge. Yeah. I would love to have some park-like objects, but I guess it's just too early to expect this. This will come. Maybe they make a DLC, park objects, and then you get benches and gazebos and all this kind of stuff. Okay. So, they want a little bit more commercial buildings and a lot more living quarters. So they should build where they can. Oh, I made the wrong zoning. Okay, sometimes this happens. Maybe I should rezone those because I don't know what I did. And the colors are so similar. So, and we have those bigger medium density houses now. Sadly, the people don't want those medium density houses. I would gladly give it to them. Maybe I just put some here and then we will see whether they move in or not. Maybe sooner or later. Okay. So this is rather empty and I think it stays like that, but yeah, sooner or later some cars will come and park there. But there is not a lot of life. And I think maybe that's due to some performance reason. Maybe later when the performance gets better, then they'll provide us with more life in all those buildings. I hope so. And I just saw this parking lot is not available, but it's not such a big deal, I guess. Okay, here we have some empty space. Maybe later for some commercial stuff. So, now we can expand into this direction. I think that's what I'll do. Okay. Follow the slope. Here it's much steeper. Oh, and I wanted to make another road like here to live on one side of this mountain or of this road. So oh, milestone 3. We are a large village already. This is good. And we can buy some things. We can make livestock farming. I love to build farms here. Okay, and we need fire and rescue and police. So, maybe I just go for the geothermal power plant. Then I already have it. And as soon as I can afford it, I can build it and don't need to wait for more development points. And then I have to check. The roads are not so important right now. The water. We would need one more point, but that is rather important in our case because we don't have fast running water. And crematorium would be needed only later, when we are a little bit bigger. And the other stuff as well. The schools, the college is rather important, I guess. So I won't build it right now because I think it's still too early, but I like to have it ready when the first kids come out of high school. I can build the college. And it is rather expensive. The college. So this is why I would prefer to wait a little bit longer. Okay. Can they... I think they can live on both sides of the slope. I could have made this a little bit further down. Maybe that would have been better. So... next try. Maybe it's easier from there. So... oh, I'm in straight mode. So... do you have a preferred road painting mode if you play City Skylines 2 yourself? Okay. Oh, this is too close. And I build a lot with this complex curve. Because I find it very useful for connecting roads and for following slopes like that and making the curves like I wanted to have. So I don't use it for making S-like shapes, but rather for the first beginning is straight or 90 degrees, and then I go a little bit into the rounding, and then I go into the final rounding. And when I want to connect roads, it's rather often indeed a tiny S-like curve, but so... and I still have a lot to learn in making the best roads. But it's getting better already. Getting used to it. So... okay, I think now it's better. Okay. Do I want to have roads in between? I think right now it's not needed. So, now I make the... oh, it's called low density housing. Semi-detached houses. Okay. And now the commercials want more buildings. Maybe I can give them some here at the roads that are leading out, and here Yeah, that would indeed be a good area for commercial buildings. Good. Okay. Yeah, now we already have a large village and we are growing rapidly. Nearly 200 people per hour. This is awesome. The money is still a minus. And I think we don't have enough money for the geothermal. Let's check. Oh, it would be enough. Okay, so maybe we try to get there soonish, because with this we can really make a lot of money. I tried this and before I thought, oh, this is so expensive in the upkeep, I don't do it. But then when I calculated it, I found out the price is for each megawatt is very good, and so we can earn a lot of money from exporting. Okay, so that's it for this episode. I wish you a wonderful day. Thank you for watching and all the best. Till next time. Tschüss.